Welcome back to Slay the Spire II, everyone. Illiaxon here, and we will be continuing our adventures with the Silent, who, as we last left them, barely snuck through Act 1. I guess the autosave is before we pick the cards. We're still going to go with Tools of the Trade, try to take advantage of this sly mechanic that they have going on. And we'll be entering the Hive for Act 2. Go ahead and get our free item. 4 upgrades is nice. That might be a good one. I don't want to do that. We get some relics? Let's see what this wax relic thing is all about. It sounds like every 3 fights, one of them will become an actual item. That's not bad. I guess we put these in the order we want them. That'll work. I think we'll go this way. Oh, you, Mr. Thief. Go ahead and do that. We can block most of it. We'll get some poison started on him. Ocean-shaped rock deals 15 damage. Okay. Well, we got all of the cards. So I guess we will do this with them, since we don't really need to block yet. Got a good amount of poison going on already. And we have to discard something. How about a regular strike? Looks like we'll be using the rest mostly for defensive purposes. However, that's got enough poison, I think he'll die before he escapes, even if we do anything else. We will get rid of this card, I suppose. Do a couple of these. And some more poison. And yeah, he's going to be dead on his turn, so that makes life really easy. Alright, what card was it that he stole? Yeah, we're definitely going to want Hayes back. He never steals a bad card, sadly. Go to question mark. Let's just get some free money real quick. Alright, shop. I mean, backstab's never bad. No poison, though, huh? Alright. Interesting choice. Right, all of those are kind of handy. However, we're going to continue on our line of trimming our deck up. I think we have enough defense that we don't need this one non-upgraded one at this point. And I don't think we really need the rest of this stuff. Go ahead and go to another question mark. Wow, he looks big. You know what? We will give you the key, sir. Just take some free money. Doesn't look like there's another shop in our immediate future, sadly. Okay. You're gonna do a lot of damage, which is obnoxious. Now you're not gonna do very much. Much better. Go ahead and add some poison to him, I guess, since he's gonna buff himself in some manner. Are these exoskeletons? Looks like cockroaches to me. I guess we're getting one of these constantly? I don't hate that. So we can just make room by doing that. Alright, that should also have you dead. Works out quite well. Oh, we'll go ahead and discard this card for reasons. And protect us. Every 3 combats, alright. That's a pretty good card. Or potion, rather. A power that poisons everything. Yes, please. We are in good shape health-wise, so let's handle Elite. Oh, it's gonna resurrect itself, is it? I see. And we'll start by doing this then. And then we got, what, 1824 incoming damage? That is quite a lot to deal with. Let's go ahead and use one of our potions. We'll use this one. No cards in my draw pile? That's a little extreme. This one looks pretty nice, though. We can play this for free. And still get this on the board. We won't take hardly any damage. Like a crazy decimillipede. Alright then. Card to discard. How about a regular strike? We have quite the array of damage incoming. Not a big fan. It does look like we could just do this to help keep them even as far as poison. Lose quite a few hit points, but we're okay so far. 27 damage is a lot, though. We can lower it a little more. 23 is less bad. That would let us play 2 of those. Yeah, we may as well just play all the blocks, though. Very nice. And we should get some more poison. Excellent. Get rid of a regular strike. Alright, we're going to have to narrow some of these off the board so we don't die here. Let's see. Alright, we won't get hit by that. And we will go ahead and make that one closer to death. We're going to take 14, unfortunately. It is quite the weird little elite. Oh, and we'll do this, of course, for free. Guess we'll do that. In theory, they're all going to kill themselves, so we don't have to worry about anything. Excellent. He doesn't get to regen until after they take damage. Couple random upgrades. Not exactly great cards. Murder's an interesting one. I think we're going to take our second poison stab, though. Alright, that wasn't too terrible. We still have a good amount of hit points. What are these terrible things? Mites. Okay. They're gonna do 4 damage to me? I mean, that seems pretty acceptable. A little concerned about what else they're gonna be doing, though. ahead and get our powers up. And that's about all we get to do. Okay, those are not very nice cards. Thankfully, we can get rid of one automatically. And we can get rid of the other one. 1 point of damage. I think we'll just suck it up and take the point of damage. And more chocolate blood, of course. We will choose to get rid of one of those. Alright, that puts him dead, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. 5 points of damage if I keep this, but it has exhaust. Okay, we'll just play it, get it out of there. We only have to deal with one of these guys now, so the pressure's off at least. Discard that for free. And I guess we'll play this then to exhaust it. Alright, Mike, quick logging my deck up. That is quite a few toxics. Sadly, I don't think we're going to be able to do enough to kill him. So we're going to wind up eating a fair amount of damage. Let's see, 10, 21. Now, let's go ahead and use the potion. Alright, hopefully we can kill him off this round. Yep, that's not going to do an issue. Don't need any of those, though. Collect some treasure. I don't know if that's going to happen to us very often, but I'll take it. Right, do we want to fit a second elite fight in? I think the answer is yes. And then how bold do we want to be with it? Let's go ahead and rest up just to be on the safe side. Oh, they slowly melt as in go away. I thought they melted to unlock them. I see. Well, that's a lot less rate. But now we know. Wow, you're coming out doing 22 damage from square one, huh? Not very nice of you. That will fix most of it, at least. Do you like the fact that we get an energy when we hit him? Alright, let's get defense. Actually, let's just get a lot of defense and some poison. Call it a day. $27 is insane for damage. I don't like that at all. Let's see if we can't get something nice here. Not really. Go ahead and play that. And do some damage. And use this to draw some more cards, hopefully some of which will be defense. Alright. Can prevent everything and trigger haze. That's a good round. Power and defense. So we've got a free round. Back up the poison, as tempting as murder is. 26. That's quite a bit. Don't approve. That's much less bad. And we'll go ahead and get our last power. Discard. I would like to discard this, I suppose. And then murder and more poison. Alright, Investitism. Your days are very numbered at this point. We will discard this one. And then just play some cards at you. That should do it. Alright, that elite did not do a lot of damage to us, which is very nice. We will 100% take a second Noctis Fume. We deal with an Avicopter, of course. The Avicopter does not intend to hurt me this round, so we will go ahead and stack up as much poison as we can. It wants to make a bunch of eggs. Okay. Well, they can be poisoned eggs, I suppose. And we're going to need to block about 12 damage. I don't know what they hatch into, so let's make sure at least one of them doesn't hatch. Alright, what are you little things? They have a good amount of hit points. They don't hit very hard, thankfully. I think out of all these, we are probably going to get rid of just that one. We can block almost all the damage. And even start poisoning everything more. Well, that's a pretty good hand for us. Trigger Haze. Go ahead and throw one of these. Takes care of that problem. Oh, he's just going to summon a whole bunch more, though. Well, those will at least die, so we don't have to worry about them. And we can put more poison on the field. If all goes well, maybe we can just kill him off. Ooh, 24 points. Yeah, let's hope we can. Definitely won't be using that. I sadly don't think we are going to be able to unless we use our potion. Yeah, we'll use our potion for that. And we don't have to worry about absorbing 24 damage. Goodbye, bug. A new potion. That's an interesting card. Don't think that quite fits. We don't have that much deck rotation, really. I think I would like to upgrade some cards, so let's avoid another elite and ideally make it for the campfire with enough hit points that we can do that. You are also going to summon things, huh? Alright then. I will let you do that. And give myself 5 block next round. What do we have here? 16 damage is quite a lot. I'm not a big fan of that. Especially since there's not really anything I can do about it. Alright, I guess we will take 3. Alright, that thing's still at max hit points. Not ideal. Got a little bit of poison on it now, though. And we're going to see if we can't make sure it doesn't go. That will do it. Go ahead and defend up. He's just gonna constantly come back and harass me. Alright then. Gonna have to keep trying to kill him too, unfortunately. Because 19 is an awful lot of damage. Okay, at least we're steadily killing the Obscura. Complement of poison. Alright, we will ditch Haze, of course. Let's see. We will do that, so can afford to do this. We might be able to kill him off. It would be lovely if we can. That looks a lot less likely suddenly with this hand. Actually, let's get rid of this one. You will die. You will take about half your hit points. Obscura is really a pain in the ass. Alright. Nope, don't get rid of that. Get rid of this one. Kill him off. Good job, Silent. Interesting. Don't think I have enough block cards to really warrant that, though. You're a really big toad for being just a regular enemy. Well, hopefully won't need that potion. $17 damage is a good bit. And I'm not going to get to block very much of it. Unfortunate. I think we'll go with the stab. Ow. Alright then. Well, we were in good health. A little less so at this point. 17 again, is it? Alright, we're gonna have to do something about that. Alright, not too shabby. I'm gonna name this guy the Horny Toad, I don't really care what it says. We'll get rid of a regular strike. Looks like this is the round we do all the damage we can while it powers up. And that would be the end of the Horny Toad. It's a lot of mana for 7 poison. I don't really think that card's worth it. Alright, 38. Now we have to make choices that are unpleasant. I think we're going to upgrade Haze and hope that having half hit points is enough. Hell is this? Insatiable, huh? Alright. Looks like I'm just going to play all the powers the first round. Not a bad start, I suppose, although he has a lot of hit points. And we have 4 rounds until he's going to try to eat us. Get rid of that. We can block most of the damage. Let's go ahead and drink this now. Surely we'll have more time to use the Frantic Escape, so stick with getting all the poison we can early. There's several of them now. I would like to discard that, please. And then I would like to not take that much damage, if all possible. We'll go ahead and drink the energy potion so we can do some additional poison. Okay, he's only buffing this round. Excellent news for us. I think we'll do some more poison and then scoop back. He's a little tiny bit stronger, that's not terrible. Tools of the Trade is really working out with Haze. That's making it much more reliable to ditch it for a free cast. And we'll go ahead and back off one more hair. Poison is putting in quite a lot of work at the moment. Not a lot in the way of defense cards, so it's gonna sting a little, but we should survive. And he is in death by poison range, so should wrap this up nicely for us. Here, we'll pick that. Just do some extra damage, there's reason. And watch him follow the poison. We've got some other unlocks, so that should be good. Interesting. Oh, that has Sly attached to power. 1 dex and 4 thorns? That's not bad. Let's go ahead and grab that one. Alright, we didn't get to add too much for our poison deck overall, I guess. We did get another stab, and we got some noxious flames. We did get 2 of those, so I guess we did a pretty decent job. We have quite a few poison options to continue through the 3rd act. I am going to go ahead and end it here, though. Join me next time as we try to finish out Act 3 and get a win state for this game.